Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. I had been doing this video and I swear I was feeling myself going into the Ben Stein routine calling roll in high school. Bueller. So luckily I recognized this and I said, you know what? Scrap it. Do it again, dummy. So I'm back with full life. So this is the M60AX. Now, if you saw my other video, which was the greatest M60AX game I ever played, that's great and fantastic. However, I now have a new video, I guess is the right word, that supplants that one. This is now the new best M60AX game I ever played, and you're going to get to see it. And it's pretty darn good, actually. So I'm working on the Legion 59 contract, you know, the premium tank. And I'm in stage 7, and I'm closing in on the end of that stage, which has its main blocker as kill 115 tanks in tier 8 or higher, including Cold War medium tanks. So I've been running primarily T95E2, the French Forad, which is the Ultimate Season Pass tank. That tank is awesome. And this tank, the M60AX. I mean, I've had a few others. I played, you know, some other stuff that wasn't having as much success. And so I'm like, you know what? Forget the ones that I'm not being successful in. Stick with the money makers. Be bored if that's what it takes. It doesn't really matter. You got to make kills. So I want to play the tanks that give me the best opportunity to make kills. And those are the 3 that really are doing the job. So this game isn't that long. It's a little over 7 minutes, which is fine. But it's a fun game, which is always nice. But before I go there, please leave a like for this video. It would really help a lot. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Tell your friends. Maybe they'll subscribe too. It'll be awesome if they did. And my subscribers know that they get these videos right when they're released. So that's one of the main advantages. And I do things and show you things that you just don't normally see. And that's kind of what separates me from other guys. Hopefully. Anyway. So now, let's go to the game action, shall we? Welcome to Nomenhan. Okie dokie. So we are playing Encounter Battle. Those are always, well, battles. You know, I have camo on this tank for all 4 seasons. Not really the right word because urban is not a season, but you get the drift. I think this one, you know, is just olive drab. That's fine. Nothing spectacular, just basic. But just to let you know, I'm always running camos on these tanks. Now, this is really a fun game. And man, I mean, I just kept doing damage like you wouldn't believe. Well, for me, remember, I'm not a medium tank forte expert. I'm just a good player. But, you know, sometimes things go your way. Man, this gets crazy-ish. When it happens, I'll tell you, it's pretty funny. I have this kind of Spider-Man moment that lasts for more than a few seconds anyway. So I'm just playing this, you know, opportunity at this moment. This is what I call opportunity shots. Take whatever shots you can get. You never know. But I'm really hoping to pick up 1 kill a game. And I'll be good. So it's kind of funny how I'm hanging here on this mountain in a really kind of goofy position. But I just kept pounding on guys here. Well, my memory of this was that it was hanging a little more of an angle than what it is. But I was, doing this, sniping. There we go, a little bit. Sometimes your recollection is a little less accurate. I feel like Homer Simpson. I have a photographic memory. If you know what I'm talking about, that's what I'm feeling like right now. I'm telling people I'm Homer Simpson. I've got a photographic memory, and man, I'm wrong. I thought it was hanging off more diagonal than it is. Haha! I got a kill. Fantastic. Now, my other video I told you about, my greatest M60AX game, that was my Spider-Man moment. It wasn't very Spider-Man-y. I thought it was more Spider-Man when I was doing it. Well, whatever. Like I said, my photographic memory, isn't as photographic as I was thinking. That one was way more exciting than this. This is a very good game, though. I just keep making shots and keep doing damage. But I kind of gave up. I didn't have any good shots. I figured I'm going to go down there. And with a 4-tank lead, now 3-tank lead, I need to impose my will if I can. Hammer time, baby. Oh, he got that kill. I'm not too worried about that. My goal was real simple. I got 1 kill in this game. And I'm happy if that's all I can get. I'm not greedy, because it's like so many games you play where you get no kills during this 115 tank streak that you're trying to get, so that you'll take a 1 anytime you get it and be thankful, because there's a lot of zeros. Now there's some 2s and a couple of 3s. I did get 1 4 early on, which was kind of uplifting, to say the least. Nice. Unfortunately, that was a nice one that killed our guy. You're gonna have to pay, dummy. Eat it. Ramming speed? Not really. Couldn't get the angle. Oh, I got help. Smash-a-rooski. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. That's kill number 2. Spoiler alert, I'm not done yet. Oh yes, it's Weasel Mania. Negative. Oh man, this jerk. Actually, I think I am done. Yeah, I got 3 kills. I missed 1 somehow. Man, this little jerk puts on a run for my guys. That's ridiculous. Come on, you little freak. Now, I don't get this guy. I don't get any more kills. But I drilled him. I thought we were going to get this guy relatively easily, but unfortunately, I was more optimistic. And I should have gone to the base, really. But I already made 3 kills. I wasn't worried about it. I figured, you know what? I'm going to try and get a 4th kill. So I was gambling on the greed. I mean, you don't get that many, Well, the other thing is, at this point, you'll see this at the end of the game, that I have like 9,800 damage. I was trying to crack 10,000 in this tank. Didn't happen, but that's what I was trying to do. So it didn't really matter. I thought, how many opportunities do you get to get 10,000 damage in a game? To me, not very many. But that's okay. As you see, 9868 damage. Pretty awesome. Look, it's my twin sister. And it's really funny because I have an obviously male voice. So that was a fun game. And now for the good part, the end of game screen. As you can see, 3 kills, 9,800 plus damage. With assistance, yes, the total is over 10,000, which is fantastic. But I just kept going and going and going, and it was really great. And I was surprised. The medal I got is a first class badge, which I don't recall if I had it or not. I don't know. The other video would tell me if I go and watch it, but it doesn't really matter. I have the first class badge for this tank, but that was no bonuses. There was no boosters on this at all. And this is not the first win of the day on this tank. This was the last game, in fact, I played in this tank, because after this game, I'm like, well, there's no way I'm going to do any better than this. I might as well just end on a high note. So 300,000 plus silver in one game is fantastic. Best of the day, of course. Best of, weeks, actually. That was a fantastic result. In my mind, I was thinking about it after I played the game. I go, man, this is going to be a great video. I thought it was a little more visually exciting than that. I mean, it was okay. Just a good example of opportunity damage shots. And when I was on that hill, somewhat diagonal, I was talking to my friend in the party. I said, I'm on this hill shooting, and I'm pointed downhill, aiming off to the side, and I just kept shooting until it stopped taking. So I stopped getting damage. Why would you move as long as you're scoring? And you saw those shots. I was scoring hit after hit after hit after hit. And in this game, you take that kind of streak when you get it, because you never know how long it's going to last. And it was fantastic, man. Like I said, over 300,000 silver in one match is pretty darn awesome. But most importantly for my contract, it was 3 kills, and I'm going to show you. I'll show you the contract section so you can see for yourself. Okay, stage 7 of the Legion contract. As you can see, if you're on a phone, these numbers are super tiny. But stage 7, assist with spotting damage totaling at least 23,600. Yeah, I've done that. Section 2, which is the one that's waiting to be filled in, is destroy 115 or more vehicles in any number of battles. Well, the 3 that I got here pushed the total up to 107, so now I have just 8 left to go. Shouldn't be a big deal. And then the final one was earn 169,200 tank experience in any number of battles. And for me, whenever this occurs, it's always the kills that's the last of the 3. I do okay, but I'm not really, like I said, I'm not a medium tank expert or a heavy tank expert. I'm good in those tanks, but my expertise lies, in light tanks, artillery, and snipers. But, I can play anything, obviously. Any good player can play everything, but your expertise is different from player to player. So, I'm just playing the game, trying to get better, and I'm improving all the time. In fact, the last time I had to do one of these long streaks of killings was in like the big top contract or the slapjack contract. And so that was a little slower. This one I felt has gone a lot faster. So I am getting better with these tanks. You know, I had a 3-kill game in that French 4AD, which is a freaking killer tank. Let me show you that too, in case you haven't really paid attention. This is the French 4AD. This tank is an Era 2, very good. I like it better than the Leopard 1A1. I feel the armor is a little better. You have the cannon, plus you have the option of switching to that green bullet 20mm cannon. So you can fire, boom, and then switch to the 20mm. Okay, you can do that. Run a bunch of bullets off of that, and then when your cannon has reloaded, switch back, and then boom again. Thing is freaking killer. This tank is a ripper. It's an absolute ripper. It's the best Ultimate Season Pass tank of any of them that I have seen. Although the Astron Rex was a very good Tier 8 and a useful tank. In fact, that Astron Rex Ultimate Season Pass tank got me a Radley Walters medal with 8 kills. So that thing was a 5-shot autoloader and is awesome. This is another awesome tank, but this is a Era 2 Cold War. A very, very, very good tank. I highly recommend this. Plus, you get that barbarian woman gladiator commander. 3 stars, so she's fantastic. I mean, I think this is the best deal of all of the Ultimate Season Pass tanks that we've had a chance to get, you know, that I've been following. I mean, I thought that Centurion was a really good tank as well, but I think this is the best one for me. It plays fantastic, and like I said, I'm not even a medium expert, and this thing is just awesome. So if you haven't upgraded to Ultimate Season Pass, man, do some research, view more games with this French 4AD. This thing is a killer unless you just hate playing Cold War, which there are those people who go, I'm not going to play Cold War. One of the weaknesses of Cold War is that when you start out, your tanks are garbage, and you just get abused until you get your tank upgraded. Now, the advantage of having a premium tank is that you don't have to worry about going through the entire monotonous and painful upgrading your tank process. So maybe this will help. But anyway, this is the game for that M60AX, which has been like one of my prime ones, along with this guy and along with that T95E2. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like for it. Please consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed, so you'll get more videos like this when I make them, and I make more than one video per day average. So thanks again for watching. Thanks to my subscribers. You guys have been awesome. I will see you guys later, because I'm going to go work on this contract and try and knock this off today. And then I'll make something else. I don't know what I'm doing, but something will come to me. I'll see you guys later. Thanks again. Bueller. Is this thing still on?